By the time this video posts, the closing arguments will be done in the Derek Chauvin case. The jury will then be sequestered for deliberations. I just wanted to do a very short video on what to expect. If you watched my last video, you know I made two predictions. First, I said I thought it would be a hung jury. Second, I was 50-50 on whether there'd be riots or not. With the trial concluded, I still believe hung jury is the most likely outcome. A conviction isn't unconceivable though, especially on the manslaughter count. With all the rioters surrounding the courthouse, there is a lot of pressure on the jurors to convict. A full-on acquittal is also possible given how weak the prosecution's case is, especially on the felony murder count. After all that's happened though, I'm gonna have to adjust my second prediction. If there is an acquittal on the felony murder count, I believe we will see widespread riots. Over the last few weeks, the press has been nationalizing every news story where a black person or other minority is shot by police. During normal times, these stories would only make local news. They're clearly trying to gin up outrage right now. The media coverage of the trial has been entirely one-sided. It's given your average low information leftist the impression that the case is a slam dunk for the prosecution. So why is the media doing this? One theory is they hope to weaponize it. If they can generate enough outrage, they can funnel a critical mass of people to Phoenix in order to prevent the Arizona election audit. There's already some evidence that this is being planned. Another possibility is they think they can use the riots to influence Joe Biden. This was a strategy during Obama's presidency. Whenever Black Lives Matter conducted a riot, Obama would always give in to at least some of their demands. That is why the riots stopped during the first 3 years of Trump. There wasn't anything to be gained from rioting. If this is the media strategy, I doubt it'll work. Joe Biden is demented. He doesn't understand what's happening. Therefore, any attempt to pressure him in the court of public opinion is gonna fail. Unknown deep state officials are the ones actually running the government. They're more focused on trying to start a war with Russia right now than George Floyd. What if there's a hung jury? I don't know if they'll be able to whip up the big riots in that situation. It's possible, but it will certainly be harder on the media. Same thing if Chauvin is convicted of only manslaughter. So let's talk deliberations. If the jury comes back with a verdict right away, that's usually a good sign for the prosecution. A quick verdict usually means a guilty one. If the jury has been intimidated, there's really no reason for them to really put a lot of time in the deliberations. A moderate period of deliberations, around 2 days, is good for defense. It means that the jury had some skepticism towards the prosecution's case and was at least willing to entertain the possibility that a reasonable doubt exists. If there's a long period of deliberations, it suggests the outcome will be a hung jury. Alternatively, it could be a compromise case where he's found guilty of manslaughter and acquitted of murder. Likewise, it could be a situation where he's acquitted of murder and hung on the manslaughter. So if you want to see Chauvin acquitted, you're probably hoping for a verdict around late Wednesday. Anyway, short video like I said, I have another short one on the way, so stay tuned. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please support small YouTube channels like mine by subscribing. Thanks.